you could make over $21,000 in a year with a $6,000 investment into strong nodes. I'm going to be covering what strong nodes are, what they do, how you're rewarded, the things that I like about this project, the things that I don't like about this project. And then I'm going to show you how to set up your own strong node so that you can start getting the rewards from this project. So with Strongblock nodes, what you can do is you can easily create blockchain nodes that are on the Ethereum network. And now they just rolled out nodes for the Polygon network as well, which may be worth looking into because Polygon is a lot cheaper and faster network than Ethereum is. What Strongblock is doing is that they're providing node as a service. So they're making it easy for any user to create a node on the Ethereum network or Polygon network, and then they're rewarding you for creating these nodes. They're partnered with all these different companies. They have leadership that is very public. They don't have a non-leadership, which is good to see. You always want to see that behind a project. All right, so I want to briefly explain how this works. So what you need to do is you need to go to Uniswap. You need to buy 10 strong, which is currently around $6,000. So you buy $6,000 worth of strong, you buy the 10 strong tokens. Then you go to create a node, you name your node, you agree to all of this. You're gonna have to pay maintenance fees. You're gonna have to pay Ethereum gas on top of that. So I think it's around $50. It's been $50 for me for the maintenance fees. And then you can go ahead and create the Ethereum node. So what happens when you create the Ethereum node is, here's my node right here. I don't know if I should be showing this, but I am. I only have one node because I kind of like the project, but I'm kind of sussed out by it. And what happens is you get paid 0.1 node every single day. So in 10 days, you're going to get one strong token back. Now, that one strong token is going to be around $600 if the price stays the same. So every 10 days, you're going to get $600, which means in 100 days, you're going to get back those 10 strong tokens, and the rest is going to be profit. So it sounds really great. And if you have more than one strong token, you can buy more. It says you can buy 100. I've seen people have had more. So let's say you have 100 strong tokens. You're going to get 10 strong every single day. And then in 100 days, you're going to make back those strong tokens, which would be 1,000 strong tokens, and the rest is going to be profit. And you're going to be getting like 10 strong tokens every single day, which is crazy. So that's generally how this works and why people are investing into these nodes. I'm going to go over some of the main things that I see on their frequently asked questions, like what is an Ethereum node? So Ethereum nodes are nodes on the Ethereum mainnet, or you can do it on the Polygon mainnet now. And let's go down to what are nodes. So the nodes, what they're saying nodes are they provide crucial blockchain data. It's not a miner type node or a validator. I don't really understand what the nodes are, which is probably bad. You should probably understand what the nodes are if you're investing into them. But from what they're saying, they provide crucial blockchain data. Before Strongblock, I think that there was no one else doing the nodes as a service. So there was no incentive for people to make these nodes before this project popped up. They made it easy, and they started rewarding users for actually creating these nodes. So the biggest red flag that I see with this project, I'm going to talk about the things that I like right after this as well. But the biggest red flag that I see is that they currently have 232,000 nodes, which means that they're paying out 23,000 strong every single day. Because for every single one of these nodes, they're paying out 0.1 strong. So if they're paying out 23,000 strong tokens every single day, that seems like a lot of strong tokens that are getting redistributed to the people with nodes. But then if we check right here on CoinMarketCap, the strong token, we can see that there's only 138,000 strong tokens in circulation, meaning that's the amount of strong tokens available to the public. Now, the thing that scares me is that from the node rewards alone, they're going to be paying out the complete circulating supply in 6 days. So in 6 days, they're going to pay out that full amount, which doesn't really make sense to me. I don't know how that works. I don't know how they have that many strong tokens to pay out. There must be a really big, strong pool maybe the pool of strong tokens that are being paid out to nodes is considered in the total supply and not circulating supply. That's something I don't really understand. So if you do understand this, let me know down in the comments, and I'll make a pinned comment for you guys if someone explains this to me, how this works, how they're able to pay this out. I also asked in the Discord if they're minting new strong tokens, and they said they're currently not minting any new strong tokens. So all the strong tokens that are out there right now. They're not making any new ones. Now there's another thing that either is genius or is kind of sus, okay? And that is there's this weird cycle or circle of payments of the strong tokens, right? So when you put your 10 strong tokens into making a node, 10% will go to future use. And what I understand that means is that one of those strong tokens will go to the developers for use on future projects. I'm not really sure. They probably sell those back, get the money for future projects, or they're saving the strong tokens to start up more projects within the Strongblock ecosystem. That's my understanding. If you know more than that, let me know in the comments what that really means. 30% is going to go into the strong pools. So the pools are right here. You go to my nodes, all nodes, and then mining. You can see that you can essentially stake strong tokens or liquidity pool tokens here. You can put in the strong tokens, and then you're going to get 50% APY. I think that's APY, which is really low. I don't know why anyone would do this rather than just make the nodes. Like this, the pool doesn't really make sense to me when you could just buy more nodes and get a better APY, get more rewards from it. But we do have 30% of the strong tokens when you buy a node going into these pools. Now the other 60% or 6 of those strong tokens when you do buy a node goes into the reward pool to pay out people with the nodes. So essentially what happens is that people make the strong tokens back from buying the node, and then they'll typically buy more nodes. Either that or they can sell them to someone else, and the only thing that they can really do with these strong tokens is hold them, which doesn't make sense because you could just buy a node, or they can put them in the into the pool and be mining more strong tokens. I guess the benefit of just holding your strong tokens in a pool is that you can remove them later, whereas when you buy a node, you can't take that money back out. Once you buy a node, you put in those 10 strong tokens and you don't get them back. They go into these other places. Also, when you're mining strong tokens, it's not actually making new strong tokens, from my understanding. A moderator in the Discord told me that they're not making new strong tokens currently. So the only strong tokens that are getting paid out in the strong pool are coming from people buying nodes. So the weird cycles that is happening is you buy a node, 10% essentially gets burned or comes out of circulation for the devs to use on future projects. 30% goes into these pools, which then go back to the users so that they can either sell them or make new nodes, whatever. Then 60% gets paid out as a reward to the people holding the nodes so that they can either make new nodes or hold them or sell them to someone else that is maybe going to make more nodes. So it's this weird cycle of the nodes just going round and round with about 10% getting burned. So when the 10% gets burned or used for other projects, if that doesn't go back to users and the devs hold those, essentially that means that there's less strong tokens in circulation, which supply and demand. If there's less supply of these strong tokens, the price is going to go up because if people want to buy the strong tokens, there's less to buy, so they're going to have to pay more, which drives the price up. So that's why this could be genius. But the sus part about this is that the strong tokens are just going around and around in a circle, right? There's nothing really happening with the strong tokens. They're just, I mean, I guess that's like when you buy any cryptocurrency, they're just going around and around, and if there's more demand for them, the price goes up, right? So it could be genius, but it is also kind of sus to me. And you know, that might be a good explanation for why the circulating supply is so low. Maybe people are just really reinvesting that often back into the rewards pool to where the Strongblock protocol has enough of the strong token to actually pay out the rewards for holding onto a node. So these are things I don't quite understand completely. If you do understand them better than me, leave a comment and I'll make a pinned comment explaining it to everyone else watching this video. I'm just trying to get a good understanding of this, and that's why these are red flags to me. Just the amount that they're paying out doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem sustainable, and I don't know what's going to happen when they don't actually have enough strong tokens in the rewards pool to pay out the people with the nodes. Maybe they're going to half the amount of rewards in half, or they're just going to make more strong tokens to pay out the rewards to the people with the nodes. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're not sure either, but I think that might be what happens. There's also some things that I do like about this project that I'm going to talk about now. Their founders, their leaders are public. They're out in the open. They're not hiding. They're not non-developers. They're very public on Twitter. They do a lot of stuff on Twitter. They answer questions. They help the community. So the community is great, and they're very helpful in actually connecting with the community and answering any questions that they have. Another thing that I want to mention that I really like about this project, if you look here, here's the Bitcoin graph from last month, right? So it's mostly red. It's down a lot. It looks like it was at 50,000. Now it's down to 43,000. That's a significant drop, about 20%. We go to Time Wonderland. We also see a huge drop, which Time Wonderland is another project that I really like. 55,000 down to around 3,000. Significant drop. But if we go to Strong, we see that the price actually increased over the last month. It went up actually significantly, which is good. I like to see this. I am kind of skeptical of this, but this is good to see. Another thing I like is the community behind it. There's a lot of people on Twitter that have really good things to say about the Strong project, the Strong token, how much money they've made from it, the community, the team, the leadership. So there's a lot of good sentiment behind this project. I think that the price increasing when everything else was decreasing also helps out a lot. Another thing I like is that they're always updating and changing the project and the services that they provide. They now have mining, ETH 2.0 mining, strong pool mining. They got into one of the biggest things I didn't like about it was the Ethereum gas prices for everything, which that kind of helps because it makes people not want to pull out as much, or when they do buy in, they buy in with a lot of strong tokens because the ETH transaction fees are really high. So you want to do a lot at a time and not just do little transactions. But they also moved into having Polygon nodes. So that's better because more people can get into it. You can move your money around a lot easier, less fees, a lot faster than the ETH nodes. So the developers are really good, right? They're very public, but there is that chance that people don't want to be involved in this project anymore all of a sudden and the price goes down. Now that's true of any project, sure. Okay, so how do you actually make a node? How do you actually make a Strongblock node? So you go to their main website and then you say create your own node. Let this load. It's gonna bring you here. This is my node right here. Every month you're gonna have to pay a fee. Every month you're gonna have to pay a fee to them. My gas price right here is $37 and the total fee is 51. So I think it's like a $15 fee. And then you have to pay the Ethereum gas prices on top of that. So, you know, not that bad for even having, I just have one node. But what you do is you create a node. It's super simple to create a node. You go in here, select Ethereum or Polygon, I guess if you want. You need an NFT, one of their NFTs to do Polygon, which the floor price was 2 Ethereum, which is around $7,000 for the 2 right now. And then all you have to do is put your name in the node description, just check the box, and then you can create an Ethereum node. It's really that easy, and then you have the node. So now you know how to actually make a node once you have the Strong token, but how do you actually get the Strong token? Well, if you scroll down here, you can see these are all the places. This is CoinMarketCap, super useful. But these are all the places where you can actually buy the Strong token. I think when I bought it, I just got it from Uniswap V2. Once you get 10 of the token, that's when you can go ahead and make your node and start getting those rewards. You'll make your money back in about 10 months as long as the price stays the same. If the price goes down, you could be in trouble. If the price goes up, you're gonna make your money back even faster. And then at that point, it's just passive income and you don't really care how much money you're making from the project, right? At least that's the theory. Some people probably get the 10 nodes to make their money back, and then they buy another node so that they can get the next 10 nodes even faster. You know, do whatever feels right to you. Again, I'm just an idiot who can read these documents. This is not financial advice in any way. I'm not telling you to buy. I'm telling you to do. I'm just telling you what I found from my research, trying to sum it up in an easy to understand manner. So definitely go ahead, do your own research on top of what, you know, I just taught you or told you about, and make an informed decision. I hope you did learn something new. I'll see you in the next one. Consider subscribing. Bye.